I've talked to many people over the years about, obviously God and Christian things, but I've talked to people about judgment before, and I know that it's a very scary idea in a way. I get that. Being judged, here's the thing, even if you're being judged very, very fairly, is intimidating. Isn't it? Many years ago, long, long ago, I was a young guy, I took some music courses at St. Xavier University. You know where that is, right? Close by over here. Didn't get my undergrad there, but I did some coursework there. One of the courses that I took was piano instruction. This is like one-on-one with a piano instructor. And at the end of the course, as a big part of my grade is I had to, as a test, I had to play a piano piece. This is my final test for my instructor and several other instructors there at the university. Like, they would sit and judge, and I would play the piece. These are people like with PhDs in music. At that point in my life, I had played in bands, I had played in front of live audiences many, scores of times. By that time in my life, I'm not trying to brag, I'm just trying to give you an understanding of where I was at that. I had played in front of audiences of over 1,000 people, several times. I had experience playing in front of people, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. But this situation with, I think there was 4 or 5 people who were musical experts that you can't fool them. Because I can fool you with a guitar. I've had people go, "Man, are you good?" I'm like, "I fooled you." But their role was to judge my playing. That's why we were there. That's different than playing in other settings. It was very intimidating. And it was in one of the auditoriums over there at the school, and the piano was on the middle of a stage, and the lights were on. Empty stage, just the piano, and there's these people, just a few of them sitting out there in the seats, and professors, judges, watching, listening. In my imagination, I want to pretend that one of them was smoking a pipe. I doubt it. Very intimidating. Did I have experience playing in front of people? Yeah, I did many times, but that was intimidating. And something happened that day. I choked. Like, you've heard of people like Michael Jordan who step up and they deliver. Like, when the pressure's on, they love it and they deliver that. And that's not me. When the pressure was on, I choked. And I knew the piece well. I played that piece probably 100 times. But when the pressure was on and the judges are there watching, I choked on the piece. It was, I don't remember it for sure anymore. I don't know the piece, but I'm in the middle of the platform. They're all watching. And something pretty is supposed to happen, And instead it sounded kind of like... And you know how something that lasts 3 minutes when you want it to be over feels like it's just 10 minutes of this. No kidding. I'm not exaggerating. One of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened in my life. Oh, it was embarrassing. Oh, terrible. And I'm not saying that standing before God someday is going to go like that. It's a very different thing. I'm just making a point. I understand that a well-informed eye, a critical expert judge, a judge that you can't fool, that's scary and intimidating. There's a judgment coming. You know this, right?
Yes.